In the book of Esther, the Jewish people are in exile in the Persian Empire. King hosts a giant party that lasts 180 days. During this party, King crudely calls for his wife, Queen Vashti, to come entertain his guests, and she says no, and King, overcome with anger and with bad advice from his friends, banishes her. Then he realizes he has a problem. He needs a new queen. So the king decides to hold a Cinderella beauty pageant, decree that all young unmarried women be forced to come to the castle so he can choose a new queen. One of the young women chosen is named Esther. Esther is an orphan being raised by her cousin Mordecai. Mordecai tells her not to tell anyone she is a Jew, and she obeys. She finds favor with the king and is crowned the new queen. Meanwhile, the king has an advisor named Haman. There is a rule that everyone must bow down to Haman, but Mordecai refuses. Haman finds out Mordecai is a Jew and makes a plan to kill all the Jews in the kingdom. He goes to the king and convinces him to let him destroy the entire Jewish race. And while he's at it, he's so excited about this plan that he builds some gallows to hang Mordecai himself. But Mordecai finds out Haman's plan, goes to Esther, tells Esther that as the queen she can influence the king. Esther is frightened, but she finds strength to do what is right. She approaches King Haman and invites him and Haman to have 2 dinners with her. And on the second dinner, she reveals to the king that she is Jewish, and she also reveals Haman's plot. The king is infuriated because if Haman killed all the Jews, that would include Esther. The king has Haman hanged on the gallows he built for Mordecai, and the Jews are saved. This book shows us that God is in the right place at the right time, and he can always act through us. Esther is forced into some sleazy, sinful situation, but God uses it for his good. And just like Esther saved her people, Jesus, a true and better Esther, would soon come to the earth to save his.